These Mad Hatter peppers have a sweet and mild flesh with only a slight amount of heat around the seeds. The flavor is floral and citrusy, and the plants are very easy to grow. Fermenting and dehydrating are my two favorite ways of preserving the pepper harvest. I hope this video will show you how quick and easy it is to create your own fermented foods. Glass weights and silicone airlocks help simplify the fermentation process. I use 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of Himalayan salt per quart of water to create my salt brine. This gives me about a 2 to 2.5% salt solution. Be sure to use water that is chlorine-free. Once the peppers are cut up and packed into jars, I pour the salt brine over them. I need to mix up a little more to top off the jars. I pack the peppers down to make sure they're below the level of the brine and to remove any air bubbles. The glass weights help to keep the peppers submerged. Silicone airlocks keep the air out while allowing fermenting gases to escape. I add a label with the name of the product and date. Then set the jars in the pantry to ferment. After just 2 days, bubbles have already started forming, showing that fermentation has begun. Dehydrating is another great way to preserve your peppers. Here I have Mad Hatter peppers and Aje Rico, another one of my favorites. Aje Ricos have medium heat and a fruity, citrusy, sweet flavor. Gloves protect my hands from the heat. I don't dry my peppers completely. I like to keep a little moisture in them. Then I pack them into jars and freeze them. This way, the peppers will be soft enough to use in salads over the winter. The Aje Rico peppers, being a thinner-walled pepper, take less time to dehydrate. All those peppers fit neatly into these 2 small jars, which will fit nicely into the freezer. After 4 days of fermenting, the gas bubbles are increasing and the brine is getting slightly cloudy. After 6 days, you can see the fermentation process continuing. The peppers are compressing as the moisture is drawn out of them. As the fermentation continues, a sediment will begin to form. This is completely normal. Over time, the fermentation begins to slow a bit. The rate of fermentation will depend on the temperature. Cooler temperatures are better for slow fermentation. After 12 days of fermenting, the silicone airlocks have become slightly depressed. It's time to pack the jars away in the fridge where the peppers will keep for months. The flavor of the brine has changed from salty to vinegary. We really enjoy the flavor of these fermented peppers. And we don't let that brine go to waste. We like to drink that too. Fermented peppers, oh so good and good for you.